Okay, this is the lady I keep hearing about, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, who is a 100% Democrat, who stands all the way right by next to Kamala Harris. And everybody's talking about how this and that she is, how brilliant she represents and all this. But there's sometimes she'd be out of line. Here she is lying about Kamala Harris at the DNC, talking about that she worked at McDonald's, knowing for a fact she never worked there in a day in her life. Because these were nothing but lies. So Jasmine Crockett needs to stop it. But with that being said, I want to talk about this incident that took place way before the election, right after Donald Trump won the no right before our president, right before the former president Donald Trump won the presidential elect. This was it was back and forth. It was a chaotic. It was so much spewing going on. It was crazy. It was insane. I mean, this almost turned into a mayhem. But with that being said, why can't we just get along? Yes, we all have disagreements in politics and disagreements, a whole bunch of disagreements in policy. But with that being said, Jasmine Crockett, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, I have absolutely nothing against her. I mean, there's sometimes she does be on point most of the times, where it really depends what the it really depends what the situation is or where the situation stands. It really depends where it is. Like, there's sometimes she can be a show off when she's on that when she's right at the back of that desk chair. Her Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene took personal attacks at Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett. Then she clapped right back at Marjorie Taylor Greene, talking about her bleach, blonde built bush body. That went viral, super viral. I mean, she's been featured on a lot of shows. And what you know, yeah, that was a bit funny, but it's so damn funny how people just I mean, it's so damn darn funny how immaturity people are. But Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene did not start with Jasmine Crockett. She didn't start it with this lady. I mean, she didn't say a word to this lady. Yeah. I mean, you know how black Americans are, how they start some shit and then stir some things up, and then they take things to a whole bunch another level. That's the actions of these black Americans. Once Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene made a statement about her fake eyelashes, all the people on the right came to her defense and wanted Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene's words taken down, and they wanted her to apologize. And she refused to. She refused to apologize. Why apologize when she was just talking about true statements of facts? This was not no personal. This is not no attack. Not that I see it. Because Jasmine Crockett, she was wearing fake eyelashes and she was wearing fake hair, just like a lot of black American women do. They wear nothing but fake eyelashes. They wear these fake eyelids. They put that whatever shit they be putting in their eyeballs. And they be wearing fake hair, fake wig wearing hair all the time. So yeah, these are just true facts right there. I mean, yeah, this is the truth. So why would Marjorie Taylor Greene apologize when she didn't go out of line? She was just pointing out the truth. I mean, yeah, maybe she didn't wear them fake eyelids. Then she could have seen the paper. But this was a case. I believe this is a case against Biden, because President Biden has a case too. He has multiple cases than Trump. All right, so let's play this.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Nershawn's daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a principal?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising.
Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about
just a-
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one.
And here she is, Marjorie Taylor Greene. I mean, she's talking about about certain things. I mean, I don't know what it was, but I think she was speaking about this case, and then Jasmine gets smart and butts in and say, please tell us what this has to do with what we're talking about, and then do you know what we're here for? I mean, if you ask me, that's not like these are smart. That's a smart ass statement, if you ask me.
I'm talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr.
That's
Chairman,
beneath
would
even
you
order.
please regain
Beneath
order
even
of your
you.
committee?
Order.
That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you
Meeting will
attack the
suspend,
physical
meeting will
appearance of another
suspend.
person?
Are your
Move
feelings
her
hurt?
words down.
Oh.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play.
Baby girl? I don't think
We are
so.
gonna move and we're gonna take your words down.
I second that motion.
That Ms. Greene agrees to strike her words.
I believe she
Chair
needs to
recognizes.
apologize. No.
Perry,
Chairman.
okay, hold on. Then after Mr. Perry's gonna be recognized, then Ms. Greene.
I'm not
has 4 minutes and
apologizing.
21
Well, then
seconds.
Okay,
you're not
reserve the right
striking
to
your
object.
words.
I am
You're
not
rapping.
apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
Why don't you debate me?
Mr. Chairman, the minority.
pretty
No,
self-evident.
Chair you're not.
Yeah, you're not.
out of order.
You don't have enough
You're out of order.
intelligence.
Chair recognizes Mr. Perry.
Okay, move to strike
I'd
the.
like to
I
strike
move to
those
strike the
words
lady's
as well.
words.
I would like to strike
The
those
lady's
as well.
words again.
That's 2 requests to strike. That's 2 requests to strike.
Oh, they cannot take the
There's
words.
another motion to strike your words again.
All right,
Please get
okay,
your members under
here's the
control.
correct apology. Ms. Greene, do you agree to unanimous consent to strike your words?
I repeat again for the second time. Yes, I'll
All
strike
right.
my words,
That-
but I'm not
all right.
apologizing.
Without objection, without
Not
objection.
apologizing.
Chair
I reserve the right to
recognizes-
object.
no,
Chairman, I
Chair
reserve the right to object.
recognizes Mr.
I
Perry.
reserve the right to object.
Chairman, I move that Mr. Goldman's words and Ms. Ocasio-Cortez's words be stricken.
Okay.
Which words? And you have to do it contempt.
Okay, and then you hear Alexander Ocasio-Cortez, which one is a Spanish name. She gets tough. She gets rough, rowed, tough, and then Marjorie Taylor Greene challenged her into a debate, and then I forget her response. Then that's when Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene said, "You're not even that intelligent." And then the Democrats they also wanted these words strike down. But Marjorie Taylor Greene, she agreed to have a word strike down, but she will not apologize. Why apologize when she was telling the truth about something? She was telling the truth about Jasmine Crockett wearing fake eyelashes. And that day, during this disputing, Jasmine Crockett was wearing fake eyelashes like she always does. She was always wearing fake eyelashes. Every time you see her on TV, you see her on television, you see her on interviews, you see her on different shows, you see her wearing nothing but fake eyelashes. So why would Marjorie Taylor Greene apologize when she was pointing out the true facts? And then you hear Alexander saying, then you're not striking your words if you don't apologize. Why apologize? Why apologize, Congresswoman Alexander Crockett, Coteras, whatever her name is, why apologize? See, if anybody was so dark down, was so deeply down into the feelings was the other side, the right-handed side, the Democrats.
Contemporaneously object. The objection must be contemporaneous, and they haven't spoken in 10 minutes.
Nobody's spoken in 10 minutes.
Well, that's,
And then somebody from the Republican side wanted Congress Alexander's words striking down as well. Then yeah, this dude sitting next to the chairman came to a defense. I guess it's a whole bunch of shit. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on.
right, therefore defeating your proposal.
You all have. So that's my motion, Mr. Chair. We weren't able to.
Well, I object. It doesn't refer to anything that's on the floor. Ms. Ocasio-Cortez objected immediately and instantaneously, as you're supposed to do under the rules and precedents of the House of Representatives.
So the first time he could.
Mr.
Chair, point of
parliamentary inquiry.
I would ask Ms. Greene if she would just make the apology. It's not that complicated. We don't want to get into face-to-face insults.
You will never get an apology out of me.
And I stand all the way by. I stand right by Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene for that. You will never get apologized, because if I was her, I wouldn't apologize either. I refuse to apologize. Apologize for what? Apologize to what? When I'm talking about some true statements here. I mean, Marjorie Taylor Greene was not pointing out any insults or anything like that. No, she wasn't pointing out any insults. She was just telling the truth about somebody. That's it. It's just too damn bad that these Democrats couldn't take it.
I object.
I guess maybe if Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett would have kept their mouth shut and be quiet, then all this stuff wouldn't have been going on. But you know how Black Americans are. You know how they did start some shit. You know how they did start some shit. These Black Americans. That's how they make a lot of enemies. That's how they make enemies. All they want to do is start shit. They want to be all tough and stuff.
Can I object, Mr. Chairman?
Mr. Askins objects.
Release the audio.
It will just take us a few minutes to get
Okay. We'll suspend.
And Marjorie Taylor Greene is quiet. She's quiet the whole time. She's not saying anything until she gets her time to speak. But these Democrats, they just couldn't get the hell off of it. They just couldn't get off. They just couldn't let it go. They just couldn't leave it alone.
Aren't we here for audio?
Chairman.
I'd like Joe Biden's audio.
The motion by Mr. Perry, seconded by
I don't believe
Mr.
you can table
Gosar.
mo- I
All
don't believe
those
you
in
can
favor?
It's not eligible
this
to
is-
table.
this is-
It's not eligible to table.
We can table the appeal.
I think there was a case against President Joe Biden. I don't know if I said that in the video. If I did, sorry, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, President Joe Biden has cases. President Joe Biden is going to be the former president real soon. He's going to be out of office. Yeah, he has a lot of cases.
Table the appeal.
I don't know if we can.
Even his son,
table
Hunter.
The underlying motion.
Biden.
We can table the appeal. There's a motion and second to table the appeal.
Okay, just to be clear, your ruling was that she had not engaged in personalities?
Mr.
Is that
Chairman,
your
when
ruling?
do I have my
I
4
think-
minutes and 21 seconds?
I've already ruled.
And Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's waiting. When do I have my 24 seconds? She's waiting to speak. She's not saying nothing at this moment until it's her time to speak.
Mr. Chairman, point of order.
All right, so I-
No, there's a motion to vote on. It's not debatable. Motion by Mr. Perry, seconded by Mr. Gosar to table. All those in favor of
So Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene is not apologizing, so the Democrats are crying about it. When they the ones be lying about a whole bunch of other stuff. 'Cause what I see is nothing but the rough. And me personally, I just had enough. See, when you point true statements out, they want to get tough. What the fuck? What a shame. Because they the one bring pain into the country. So, dump the right side. Because all they do is lie. All the time. For no good policy. They won't even admit to the action, so they wouldn't give out the apology.
Tabling signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no.
No.
Motion passes to table. Now,
Move for the
Chair
ayes and the nays.
recognizes-
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling, if someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built bush body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
What now?
he hit it.
Chairman.
He hit it, guys. You see the guy is laughing. You see the guy is.
Talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built bush body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
What now?
Oh, you see. Hold up.
Committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built bush body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
What now?
Now you see that? And you want the Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene to apologize. When you're over here laughing yourself. Yeah, I hear a lot of laughing in the background. I hear a lot of laughing. I just have a question. How can people take this country serious? How can me as a US American citizen take this country seriously? When there's a lot of clown shit is going on. He wants somebody to apologize when he's laughing himself.
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those
I
words.
don't think.
And I hear somebody on the Republican side, they want these words strike down as well. And at the end of the day, you hear a lot of yelling and screaming from the Democrat, and on the right side, and that's the Democratic Party.
On what quality?
Chairman, motion to strike those words.
What you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just.
You just
voted to do it.
Y'all did it first, so you
just voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification. Look it, calm down. No, because this is what y'all do.
Okay. Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene, just like I said, she's sitting on her chair. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene is sitting down, being quiet the whole time, and she's not speaking until she gets her time to speak. And all you hear is yelling and screaming from the other lady, and that's Jasmine Crockett. She's the one screaming and getting loud and start cussing, talk about if I do this, talk shit about this and that, y'all have a problem. She's the one getting loud. On the right side. And that's not making the Democratic Party look bad. My God. That's gotta be a whole full-blown of disgrace right there. Because they can't even relate what they are.
You're not recognized, Ms.
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your yelling. Calm down.
No,
Please
don't
calm down.
tell me to calm down,
Calm down.
because y'all talk
Calm
noise
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look, Chairman,
come
can we
and
step
talk
outside
shit
and
about
take a
her,
break for 5
y'all gonna
minutes?
have a problem.
Chairman, Mr. Chairman.
All right, Chair, okay. Order.
Yeah, so Jasmine Crockett, she's the one that's loud. She's the one that's loud, and then she cursed Marjorie Taylor Greene. What is Marjorie Taylor Greene doing? She's sitting down, being quiet, minding her business, staying quiet, shutting the fuck up until she gets her time. But Jasmine Crockett, she's the one yelling and screaming and cussing. She's the one yelling and screaming and cussing.
Calm
Noise,
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look,
come
Chairman, can we
and
step
talk
outside
shit
and take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a
Mr.
problem.
Chairman, Mr.
Order.
Chairman.
All right, Chair,
I know why
okay.
you're-
Order. Chair now recognizes.
And you hear the lady on the Republican side tell her to calm down. is telling her to calm down because you know how she is. You know how she is. Here she is. She's up and down on her chair. She can't stay seated. No, she's telling her to calm down. Calm down. Then she said, "Don't tell me to calm down." Don't. Yeah, She's who's yelling? Who was yelling that day?
Miss Greene for 4 minutes and 21 seconds. 4 minutes. Let Miss Greene talk, and then I'll recognize.
But I moved to strike her words for a second time based on her second set of personal remarks attacking another member.
Who?
Chairman Comer.
Because you all cannot
I have an
seem
amendment at
to
the desk,
apply
and
the
this side
rules of the
should
committee.
stop.
We have to do this every
Okay,
time.
I'm recognized. I'm recognized. I'm going to go ahead and start talking.
Look, I know. Look, I don't know if you've noticed it. I have 2 hearing aids. I'm very deaf. I'm not understanding. Everybody's yelling. I'm doing the best I can. Can we not recognize Miss Greene and let
We
her get?
cannot because of the rules of the committee, Mr. Chair. That is what I'm trying to communicate in the present moment.
We have a okay, what's the motion?
The motion is to strike the gentlelady's words for the second set of remarks, not the first, the second.
She
That
has
apply
no
to me.
idea.
Okay, and Alexander Cortez, yeah, she made a statement herself. Why can her words get struck down when she made a statement herself? I mean, after that, you know, she's the one being rough. She's the one being rough and loud herself and being all tough.
She has no idea. I think, Mr. Chairman, I'm the only one recognized right now.
We objected at the time.
Will the member state the word she wishes?
Yeah.
to-
She told me, or she asserted that I was not intelligent. These are the
Okay, so why the words are so defenseful? Why is it so defenseful that maybe not listen, I'm not going to speak about this woman because I don't know this woman too well. She's a 100% Democratic herself, and I know she's standing next to Harris. But anyway, if anybody was hurt after the brutal loss against Lion Kamala Harris, they was the one hurt in pain. They was the one in pain hurt. Because Kamala Harris was like saying she badly lost this election. She was massacred. She was tombstoned to the ground. Harris is down. She's out the picture.
specific words. We can have it read by the clerk.
But that was before the presidential. That was before the former president won the presidential election. That was before. But yeah. And I really don't have no more to say about it, but I'm gonna continue this video.
It was made immediately both by the family and by me.
Mr. Chair, it was made immediately.
It was made immediately.
Yeah, they was in their feelings.
Return to us.
Democrat, they was in their
You don't have the
feelings.
intelligence to talk to me, is what she said.
The chair recognizes Ms. Greene for 4 minutes and 21 seconds.
Mr. Chair, what is
I
happening with
object
the
to
ruling?
the ruling.
We must object.
I mean, if you want to take it up,
The chair rules to strike the word.
She strike the words, but she will
Ms.
not
Greene
apologize.
said, where she said that Ms. Ocasio-Cortez.
The words are strike down. What else did the Democrats want?
that she lacked the
What else did they want
intelligence
to?
to her when in
Okay.
fact,
I
Ms.
didn't want to say
Ocasio-Cortez
it,
is
because I
a
didn't
brilliant
want you all
member
to
of
get
Congress, so yeah.
anything on me.
All you hear is nothing but bitching at the. All you hear is nothing but bitching at the Democratic party.
Are we good on that?
No.
The words
Do we
have
need-
been struck.
No, it was,
No.
it was to take the words down.
It's been struck.
Mr. Coleman, you're out of order. Listen.
Mr. Chairman, her motion was to take her words down.
Yeah, they the ones are out of order. The Democrats, they the ones are out of order. Now look at the Republicans. They're all quiet. They're all sitting down, being quiet until each and every last one of them get the time to speak. And these Democrats, they just can't let this shit off. They just can't let go of that. They just can't get off the. They just can't get off the. Get off the roof. Get off the table. They just can't get off of it. They just can't get off the table, so they're not able to let this be, let this go, let this flow out of the window.
Not to strike the words.
Boy, Bob,
It was to strike the words. That's what Ms. Ocasio-Cortez asked. Okay, now.
Which is to take them down.
There's no such
Which is to take them down.
Which is to take them down.
They ain't took them down already?
They've been taken down.
All right, then that means that
Jesus
Ms. Greene
Christ.
has to leave the committee.
These damn. These Democrats are a pain. I swear, they are a pain, and it's so insane. It's a damn shame. They be doing some shits themselves, but they can't. They can't even face to talk about their own set of the action. Like, Jesus Christ. Everybody's this. The Democrats supposed to be more smart. So why can't they use the brain if they really think that?
When you're out of order. Now, I want everyone.
The Democrats need to leave because they're the ones that are out of order.
Let's comply with the quorum. The chair recognizes
Mr. Chairman.
Ms. Greene for no.
Her words were taken down.
No, her words were taken down. That means she cannot speak.
The chair recognizes words.
Damn, they are out of line. Yeah, they are out of line. They are just they were out of line that day. They were out of line. They were out of line that day or that night. They were just full. They were out of they were just out of it.
In this hearing, talk to your parliamentarian. She has to get out.
You don't want to hear it? You get out. You leave.
Without a motion under unanimous consent, the gentlelady is not permitted to speak for
Chairman?
the rest of the subject.
Yeah, everybody on the right side of the Democratic Party, they didn't want Marjorie Taylor Greene to speak because of her a few statements she made. But you know, the first statement, there was no need to apologize, because why apologize and say sorry when I'm speaking nothing but truth about somebody. They just couldn't take it. They was the one so hurt, butt hurt that day. They was the one was in their feelings. It was ass hurt that day, butt hurt.
And we're happy to revive our motion to adjourn, Mr. Chairman. I think these 17-hour days might not work for us.
Something about working, huh?
Yeah, maybe showing up for a vote.
You have a lot to say, being that you're on retainer for the judge's daughter. Sorry, trust fund kids.
Mr. Chairman.
We should strike those words too.
I hope you brought your popcorn.
Mr.
Or
Chair,
strike
we have to
those
strike
after
those
we
as well.
strike the
Mr.
fact that they
Chairman.
called they were making comments about Marjorie's body. So we can do this on 5
Oh,
of
Mr. Chairman, this is
man, grow up. Especially the Democrats. Yeah. Even Jasmine Crockett's words should have been taken down.
Yes,
Yes, like you
we should adjourn, Mr. Chairman.
motion at the desk.
Mr. Chairman.
I think my body's pretty good. I'm gonna be 50
Point of order.
next month. I am. I turned 50.
Yeah, she works out. Yeah, with that being said, I mean, that was just ridiculous. I mean, the Democrats, they were just a pain that day. They were just a pain that day or that night. So, I mean, with that, get a damn grip, man. Get a grip. I mean, grow up. Stop acting immature. I mean, well, I see the Democrats, they're more mostly immature. So with that being said, I'm going to end on this video. This is Augustus King coming back at you with another video. Peace, bless to you all. Everybody stay blessed, everybody. And
this influencer was just arrested for some of the most unthinkable prank.
So with that being said,
Mr. Hamilton, I
stay
don't
tuned.
want you to feel
But
left out.
I can't stand hearing this lady either. Yeah, so stay tuned for the next video. All right, Ja.